Well, I just got some terrible news. My engine is making a ton of metal.
Ever have your entire plan blow up right before takeoff? That's exactly what happened to me. The Freedom Fox was grounded. Engine issues I wasn't expecting. Suddenly, Alaska was slipping away. Or was it? It was the day we were scheduled to meet up with Trent, Steve, Ryan, and Aaron to start our journey to Alaska. The next step with the Freedom Fox was uncertain, so rather than sit still, I jumped in Brett's Hawk wagon and we headed north. No sense sitting in a hotel room 1,500 miles from home, lamenting my situation, when I had 5 potential rides to Alaska.
Remember 8149 enter Alpha, Tri-Cities Tower, fly straight out, runway 21 left, clear for takeoff.
21 left, clear for takeoff, straight out, departure.
24 enter Alpha, Roger. I'm talking to you. Cocktail enter Delta, turn left at taxiway Delta, hold short runway.
She's so heavy. I didn't want to pop flaps because I wanted to see what it would do. Yeah. And so
that tail came up easy.
Yeah.
Can we go back and get some stuff?
No.
We took off from Pasco, chasing the Columbia River upstream towards Ellensburg. There, we linked up with some good friends, Steve Cox, Ryan Greenhog, Trent Palmer, and Aaron Greer, who runs the FBO at Ellensburg. The plan? Alaska. But first, paperwork.
This is the meetup spot. Trent, Steve, and Ryan are on their way. They're about 20 minutes out. And Aaron should be here somewhere. Ryan,
Dave,
how's it
nice
going?
to meet you.
Dave, good to meet you. Yeah. Steve, what's up, man?
Oh, Dave, how are you?
Good to meet you.
Good to finally meet you.
That's awesome.
Big adventures ahead.
Absolutely. A little less of an adventure for me, but you know, I'll capture everything for you guys.
To cross into Canada, every pilot needs to file an EAPIS manifest through U.S. Customs and Border Protection, and also notify CanPass or the CBSA for the Canadian side. You'll need your passport, aircraft registration and airworthiness certificate, a radio station license, and proof of insurance that meets the Transport Canada minimums. We took care of all of that in Aaron's FBO. Only one of us forgot something sitting on the table at the FBO. Aaron left his passport behind. This will be interesting.
You guys all ready?
We are.
Ellensburg traffic. 94 Alpha, flight of 5, taking 29, right downwind. Ellensburg.
From Ellensburg, we followed the trench route guide, put together by the folks at backcountrypilots.org. Hands down one of the best resources for planning any Alaska route. I'll link that below in case you want to check it out. We crossed the border just west of Dorothy Scott, inbound for Kelowna, British Columbia, to clear customs. Once on the ramp, we made a quick call to Canadian Customs, and to our surprise, they cleared us right over the phone. No visit, no inspection, no problem. Luckily for Aaron.
Celebrities. That's what happens when you hang out with celebrities.
From Kelowna, we pointed north. We made a fuel stop at Quesnel, whose history dates back to the 1920s and 1930s before there was an official runway. The airport that is there now was built during World War II. Now, it's a quiet strip with tons of history.
Well, this is cool. Just landed at Quesnel, British Columbia. Got the Quesnel Flying Club over here, and looks like a nice little terminal.
How I miss my best friend. He really is the best man. How I miss my best friend. You miss him too. How I miss my best friend.
We wrap up the first day in Prince George, grabbed some pizza for dinner, a few beers at Crossroads Brewing and Distillery, and crashed hard. The next morning we refueled and continued north.
And you know it is the best man. Now I need my best friend. You miss him. Now I miss my best friend. Now I need my best friend. Now I need my best. You know you'd miss him. I know I miss him. You know you'd miss him too.
Dude, this is awesome. So beautiful. Yeah, I'm loving it. Got the heater on, my seat heat, my music's on. Just had a plus bar, smooth as could be. This is pretty great. So, do you think we should stop at Mackenzie and throw fuel in? Is that the ultimate goal, or are we going to continue on? I think no matter what, we need to stop, right, Brett? You know what? It would make me probably feel a little bit better if we did. But, I mean, at this rate, I should be able to make at least 8K. But if we want to stop at Mackenzie, it's a cool stop, to say the least. I'm in. All right.
We weren't planning to stop at Mackenzie because it was marked as closed that day, but to our surprise, when we landed, someone was there to help us top off with fuel before the almost 400-mile stretch along Williston Lake.
All right, well, we decided to land in Mackenzie. Welcome to Mackenzie. And turns out they are closed today, but someone happened to be up here fueling up another helicopter that just came in, so we got lucky. We're able to splash our tanks and we can save our fuel bags. This should easily get us to Fort Ware, if not all the way to Watson Lake. So we're gonna get the fuel and get up in the air again. But man, that was absolutely some of the most beautiful, rugged terrain I've ever flown over.
There's something surreal about flying that route. Endless ridgelines, mirrored lakes, and no towns. Just the hum of the engine and the moving map. To our amazement, however, we had cell service almost the entire route. Watson was another one of those quiet strips, but you could feel the history behind this location. The historic buildings were iconic. Watson Lake is significant for its historic role in the development of northern air transportation, particularly during World War II, when it served as a key refueling and service stop on the Northwest Staging Route, an air corridor used for military aircraft and logistics between the U.S. and Alaska.
She said, tell me what's inside your heart. We don't want to start a cult for two. Tell me if it's all facade, 'cause the flowers here still bloom. Tell me what's inside your head. We don't want nobody dead in here. Tell me what you're gonna do.
Finally, we landed in Whitehorse. Whitehorse had its own surprises waiting. We met several people, including Matt, who offered to take us out flying through his backyard the next day. When a local pilot wants to show you their playground, you don't say no.
All right, we're down on the ground in Whitehorse, and tell me there are wildfires without telling me there are wildfires.
Tell me what's inside your head. We don't want nobody dead in here. Tell me what you're gonna do before the flowers here still bloom.
Our first stop is a field named Rose Meadow, appropriately named because it borders the Rose River. From there, Matt, Trent, and Ryan took off on their own excursion because they were the only planes with 35-inch bush wheels. Their goal was to land on a mountaintop that Matt knew well. He had hunted there several times. There's a reason only the 35-inch Alaskan bush wheel planes attempted this spot. It was rough with big boulders. As Matt departed, he felt a jostle. He didn't know what it was, but he soon realized that his left wheel was missing.
Oh yeah, your left tire is tucking under pretty good. You can probably see if you look out your left side. I want to get up close and look at it, so just hold your heading. I'm gonna work my way up on you.
Yeah, no, it felt like fine. It didn't feel gnarly, but I heard a pop, and I wasn't totally sure what it was, but I thought the tire ate it. But then I looked down at my tires in the air, and I was like, oh, that left's hanging down. And if I wiggle the plane, I can see it float.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
It turns out it had just swung underneath the plane, but he didn't know why. As Trent moved in to inspect it from below, he could see that Matt had broken one of his shocks. This would make for a very interesting landing.
Dude, I do not know how he's going to land that thing. Oh, it's just bouncing down there. I don't know how he's going to land that thing without bending a wing.
As Matt approached Rose Meadow again, he delicately set the plane down, allowing the wheel to splay out.
Young men's rain will turn this time. This is a prophet's call.
The landing gear cables he had were designed for exactly this reason. Crisis averted. One of the crew flew back to Whitehorse and grabbed a new gear, and we performed field maintenance and replaced the shocks right there.
What did your tire do?
It just went like kind of like a little bit of a bang, and then it just disappeared.
So when you're in the air, you're like,
Well, I looked down and I was like, "Where's my tire?" And then I did like the old little wiggle, and I saw it come flicking up, and I was like, "Uh-oh, that's not good."
Well, at least I still have my tire.
Yeah, we should be able to do it, boys. Yeah, it's literally been like the whole summer, man.
No, wiggle it. It's fine. He's got a cable.
Yeah, we know the cables work.
Where did you get that energy? I mean, do you stick to it? Or is it just a trend? I wish I had your temperament.
help has arrived.
Got some freshies. Woo! Fresh 19, maybe 56 this time, not 53.
Fresh 56.
They are a little crusty.
Yeah, that'll work.
I wanna be happy, I do. You make it look easy, right? Can you please spare some light? I wanna be happy like you. I wanna feel slightly like.
Well, you know, it is a pretty big bummer that I do not have my plane, but definitely glad I'm on the trip. Glad I'm getting to fly with the guys. And it's cool because I'm meeting a bunch of guys on the way up here as well. So, you know, when I come up with the Freedom Fox, hopefully hook up with Matt. Maybe I can come land at some of these spots with him as well. And, I mean, just breathtaking.
Wow, check out this lake, huh?
Yeah. Whoa. Holy mackerel, where are we going?
Just see us on here at 4 o'clock. Woo! Is that not crazy? That is crazy. That wasn't all the way back.
Well, it's a little windy, but we're just down the ways from Carcross. We could not land on this beach. This is incredible.
The day continued on, exploring the area between Whitehorse and Carcross before heading back. One more day turned into one more adventure. rivers, tall peaks, lakes, and some field repair. Totally worth it. From Whitehorse, we started the final push toward Anchorage, loosely tracking the Alcan Highway. But just past the border, a wildfire near Tok had a TFR stretching right across our route. But no big deal, we called customs, explained our plan, and got cleared to proceed straight to Anchorage. We stopped in Golcana for fuel and then made the final leg west. As we neared the Matanuska Glacier, Ron Kuzina and his son joined up with us in the air. Together, we followed the Matanuska River all the way into the Anchorage area, the last stretch of an incredible journey. We landed at Hood River and taxied over to Anchorage International Airport to clear customs. One of Aaron's friends had overnighted his passport and it was in Anchorage, but not with him. Luckily, the custom agents were cool and allowed him in by showing his enhanced ID. What started as a grounded airplane turned into one of the most memorable flights north. Great friends, new faces, and endless miles of sky. Freedom Fox will be back soon, but every flight like this is a reminder that the real adventure is just getting out there. Subscribe for the next leg where we explore Alaska.